The story begins with our protagonist, who holds a vision in her head and in her heart. She may not know the journey ahead, but she has a choice from the very start. She checks her watch. It's time to leave. She's on her way to a gathering where she will join with leaders from every sector of society from across the globe. Will this path lead our protagonist to where she is called to go? The vehicle stops. She's arrived. She steps outside, and there she pauses. How many of life's effects come back to so few causes? She has a thought. Nothing profound, but the choice is hers. And this is the moment where her futures diverge. It's 1 hour later. Seated among her peers, she listens as one faculty after another sheds light on bringing voice to vision. In one future, the protagonist is engaged. She's considering things she's never heard, never known. In the other future, the protagonist is unimpressed. She's tempted every couple minutes to look at her phone. These are two different futures with only one protagonist at play. One is leaning in, the other looking away. It's 1 day later. In one future, the protagonist is entering conversations, eager to share what she's gained. In the other future, the protagonist is also talking to others, expressing things will never really change. The two realities look similar, but underneath, they're separating. In one, she's connecting. In the other, she's complaining. It's now 1 week later. Our protagonist is home. She's got the books on the latest findings, the latest methods. She's eager to go further in the trade that she is best at. In the other future, our protagonist is also flipping through some titles, 4 hours without stopping. The algorithm on her screen plainly asks her, "Are you still watching?" Two futures slowly unfolding. In one, she is searching. In the other, she is scrolling. It's 1 month later. There's a meeting, and in both futures, the protagonist is invited. There's talk of reaching the world. A movement is on the horizon. And because she's been listening and learning, it's no coincidence that when she speaks up with an idea, she does so with confidence. While in her other future, she says nothing. She nods her head, though she wants to critique what everyone else is proposing, upset that she's not prepared to speak. Is one future doomed? Is another providential? Remember, this is not the story of two people. It's the story of two potentials. It's 1 year later. The protagonist prays, "God, you are gracious." Then she gathers her thoughts and steps up on the dais. Over the last 12 months, she's been growing and facing fears, and now in front of thousands, she has a vision ready to share. In the other future, the protagonist is at the very same event, only she's sitting in general admission. She wonders to herself, why did I never put voice to my vision? One is a leader in her field, the other an attender in a chair. And at one moment, each of them asks the same question: how did I get here? To solve this riddle, we have to rewind back, far back, to a moment, a single divergence in time. Right here, she has a thought. Nothing profound, but the choice is hers. And this is the moment where her futures diverged. In one's mind, she knows there are things she's missing. She's open to being challenged. Humility is a decision. In the other's mind, she's already good. She's only here because she was asked to go. But she's not intent on being lectured. After all, what do these people know? Two different futures come back to one moment, to what we choose. Of course, we all know the name of this protagonist. The protagonist is you.